Millions of dollars have been spent. Thousands of giant snakes have been captured. Hundreds of hunters have entered the Florida Everglades searching for one of the most dangerous invasive predators in American history. And yet, the Burmese python invasion keeps getting worse. How did a giant snake from Southeast Asia manage to conquer one of America's most unique ecosystems? Why can't scientists and wildlife officials stop them? And is Florida already losing the war? The answer is more terrifying than most people realize. The story begins thousands of miles away in Southeast Asia. Burmese pythons are native to countries like Myanmar, Thailand, Vietnam, and parts of China. In their natural habitat, they are among the largest snakes on Earth, capable of growing over 20 feet long and weighing more than 200 pounds. But during the 1970s and 1980s, these giant snakes became extremely popular in the American exotic pet trade. Thousands of Burmese pythons were imported into the United States every year. At first, owners loved having these beautiful snakes as pets. Then, reality set in. Baby pythons that started at only a few inches long quickly grew into massive predators, requiring enormous enclosures, expensive food, and specialized care. Many owners could no longer handle them. Some snakes escaped, others were intentionally released into the wild. Then came a disaster that may have changed Florida forever. In 1992, Hurricane Andrew devastated South Florida. Numerous reptile breeding facilities were damaged or destroyed, potentially releasing additional exotic snakes into the surrounding ecosystem. The Florida Everglades turned out to be the perfect home. Warm temperatures, abundant water, unlimited prey, and almost no natural predators. The invasion had begun. At first, very few people noticed the Burmese pythons. The Everglades is enormous, covering more than 1.5 million acres of wetlands, marshes, and swamps. A giant snake hiding in this environment is nearly impossible to detect. Meanwhile, the pythons were doing exactly what giant snakes do best. They were reproducing. A single female Burmese python can lay between 30 and 100 eggs at one time. And because Florida's climate closely resembles parts of Southeast Asia, the hatchlings thrived. Scientists estimate that thousands, and possibly tens of thousands, of Burmese pythons now inhabit South Florida. Some experts believe the actual number could be even higher. The frightening reality is this: nobody knows exactly how many Burmese pythons exist in the Everglades, because most of them remain hidden. The Burmese python isn't just surviving in Florida, it's transforming the entire ecosystem. Researchers have documented dramatic declines in populations of native mammals throughout portions of the Everglades. Animals like raccoons, rabbits, foxes, opossums, and bobcats have become far less common in areas where Burmese pythons are established. These giant snakes are not picky eaters. They consume birds, they eat deer, they attack alligators. They prey upon endangered species. In one shocking discovery, researchers found a Burmese python that had attempted to swallow an alligator. Another study documented pythons consuming over 80 different animal species. The Everglades evolved without. Florida hasn't surrendered. In fact, an entire industry has emerged around fighting the invasion. Every year, professional snake hunters, wildlife biologists, and specially trained contractors venture into the Everglades, searching for Burmese pythons. Some hunters spend thousands of hours searching roads, canals, and swamps. Florida has even created organized python challenge competitions, offering prize money for capturing the most snakes. Specially trained detector dogs have joined the fight. Scientists use radio transmitters to track breeding snakes. Thermal imaging equipment has been deployed. And millions of dollars have been invested into research and removal programs. Thousands of Burmese pythons have been captured and removed. But there is one major problem. For every snake removed, countless others may remain hidden in the wilderness. The Everglades itself has become the python's greatest weapon. So, what happens next? Many experts believe Burmese pythons will remain a permanent part of Florida's ecosystem. Climate models suggest that some regions beyond South Florida could potentially provide suitable habitat under certain conditions. Meanwhile, the snakes continue reproducing. The ecological consequences may continue for decades. Scientists are exploring new technologies, including environmental DNA monitoring, advanced tracking systems, and improved detection methods. But one fact remains clear. Completely eliminating Burmese pythons from Florida may no longer be possible. The battle has shifted. This is no longer about preventing an invasion. It's about managing one. Florida spent millions. Thousands of giant snakes have been removed. Yet the Burmese python continues to survive, adapt, and expand. What began as an exotic pet problem has become one of the largest invasive species crises in American history. The question is no longer whether Burmese pythons have conquered the Everglades. The real question is this: can humans ever take it back? What do you think? Is Florida losing the war against Burmese pythons? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more incredible wildlife documentaries.